Hi all, this is Silvajing here. Welcome to my networking channel. Today I'm going to discuss about OSI layers. OSI layers standardizes the communication and divides the network communication into 7 layers. Let us discuss one by one. The 7 layers of physical, data link layer, network layer, transport layer, session layer, presentation layer, and application layer. Physical layer defines the electrical and mechanical functions, encoding and decoding done at the physical layer. Encoding is converting bits into analog signal. Decoding is converting signal into bits. Hub is an example of physical layer. So hub acts like a dumb terminal. It simply floods the information to all other hosts except the source port. So hub data is transmitted in the form of electrical signals. Hub will share the bandwidth and it will not do any filtering like switch. And second is a data link layer where data is transmitted in the form of frames. Switch is an example of data link layer, and process is switching, which is meant for host to host communication. So switch, it will learn the frames and it will flood the frame to all other port except the source port. Now host D will respond to the frame. So now switch has both understanding of source and the destination MAC address. So switch always forward the frames based on the layer 2 information, and it also forwards the broadcast and the multicast address. And in the network layer, data is transmitted in the form of packets. Packets contain source and destination IP address. Routing done at the network layer. Routers are a good example, which is used for connecting different networks and path selection. It provides quality of service. So when a packet is router always check for the destination IP address in the routing table. Based on the information, the packet will be sent to the host. Next is the transport layer where data is transmitted in the form of segments. TCP and UDP are examples. TCP is connection oriented, acknowledge, flow control and sequence. UDP is connectionless oriented, no acknowledgement, no sequencing. So TCP follows a three-way sync. First it sends a sync packet from source to destination, then it will receive a sync ACK. Upon receiving the sync ACK, it will send the acknowledgement packet. So TCP, each and every segment transmitted, it waits for an acknowledgement. So TCP is a reliable protocol. UDP is connectionless oriented, no acknowledgement and no sequencing. Session layer provides a dialog control between the devices. It coordinates the communication between the system. So it defines whether it is a half duplex or a full duplex communication. Half duplex at a time it can transmit or receive. It is a one-way communication. Hub is an example of half duplex. Full duplex uses two pairs of wires, one for transmitting and one for receiving. So it is a two-way communication. Switch is an example of full duplex. So first is an half duplex. At a time it can transmit or receive. Hub is an example. Full duplex, you can do both transmit and receive. Switch is an example. Presentation layer provides a data formatting like data compression, decompression, encryption, and decryption. It tells how data is present in which format like JPEG or TIFF format. Application layer defines all important applications like HTTP and HTTPS. File transfers and email are an example of application layer. So now I'm going to discuss how encapsulation occurs at the transmitting end and decapsulation at the receiving end. So these are the layers from top to bottom like application, presentation, session, transport, network, data link layer and physical layer. First the data is pushed from the upper layer data to the transport layer where data is transmitted in the form of segments. Header information contains source and the destination port and data from the upper layer data. Now it is pushed to the network layer where data is transmitted in the form of packets. Packets contain source and the destination IP. So routing done at the network layer. Example is a router we are using for inter-network communication. From network layer, data is pushed to the source and the destination MAC. So Data is transmitted in the form of frames where header contains source and the destination MAC. So it also along with packet from the upper layer, that is a PDU. And from here the data is pushed to the physical layer where data is transmitted in the form of bits or the electrical signals. So now what happens, it will be encoding done at the physical layer. So encoding is converting bits into analog signal and it is passed over the cabling. At the receiving end again it decodes the ones and zero from the signal. So again the bits are converted into bytes and bytes are converted into frames, then it is sent to the data link layers. In the data link layer at the receiving end it will check the source and the destination MAC, and a CRC is run between source and destination. Once it matches, it will check the answers in the corresponding FCS packet, that's a frame check sequence. Once that matches, then the packet will be pulled from the frame and sent to the network layer. In the network layer, it will again check the source and the destination IP. If it matches, the segment is pulled and it is sent to the transport and the upper layer for the communication. So the points to remember: encapsulation occurs at the transmitting end and decapsulation occurs at the receiving end. So each and every layer it can encapsulated with the control information or PDU at the transmitting end, and at the receiving end it will check the information like source and destination. If it matches, the packet is pulled from the data link layer and pushed to the network layer. In the network layer, so it again compares the source and the destination IP. Then the information is stripped off, that is segment is stripped off, and it is sent to the upper layer for further communication. In the coming slides, I will discuss about the communication between the host and network, and also I will discuss about the traffic flow. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe me for more videos.